This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And here comes the junior running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
On third down, he drops to throw. Stepping to the right. Unleashes one. Out wide right, it's Fox. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
He's got enough. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for running room. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Quick give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Still looking. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Those 3rd downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Just smothered on the play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. On the ground. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
What a job by this defense. What a response to some early success for the offense, shutting them down on 3rd and goal. And now I think it's decision time for this offense, and this crowd is going to help you out because they are going bananas.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Payne. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Out wide left, it's Norton. They'll finally get him on on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Going to try to get it himself. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. To the back. He breaks a tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Might as well run him again. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he's got some space. Well, pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Herd! There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Wolfpack sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
All right, Holly. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got it. Spins away from the defense. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Got it in the middle. It's Parsons. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good score on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Marshall! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points.
Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs to make the catch. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Pulls it in. It's Valentine. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Lets it fly deep downfield. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll ride him again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third-down offenses in the country. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. A blown opportunity missing. Field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This time they'll throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Under pressure. And they got it.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You gotta love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last.
looking for a big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Left side is Culliver. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the middle. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
With the catch, it's Ballantyne. Inside the 40. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Torres. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. In traffic, it's Diaz. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he gets rid of it.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants.
This offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Moving out to the right. Zips it out to his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mullen. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Hits inside. It's Diaz. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score. A 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pulls it. Now the pitch. There he goes. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option? The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nowhere to go.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And they swarm him under. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. As we check in with Holly.
Checking in from the Wolfpack sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Guys?
Okay, Holly gets rid of it. Right side, it's Torres. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Straight ahead, it's Maddox. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Valentine. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
They're all over it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Flying down the left side. Past the 20. He's at the... And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
2nd down coming up. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Caught. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage off?
He uncorks one deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The run inside. It's Boston.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, pressure's coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one